Hello guys, welcome to episode 2 of Mechanical Titan. Hope you enjoyed the first one. This is only about half an hour for me after making the first one. So I've decided to come and do some mining, and we're messing around in this lava here, trying to make this safe. There is a dense diamond ore. So, I'm wondering actually, before I take this out, whether I'd be better off trying to make a fortune pickaxe. Gonna need a diamond to be able to make it obsidian level, I think. We're just gonna go for it. We need diamonds to start off with. We'll find some more, won't we? We'll leave the dense one to last. How many have we got there? 5. Let's see what we get for this. Oh, that looked like 3. Yes, 8 diamonds. Lovely job. I've not got a clue which way I came in here, mind. I certainly didn't come from over here, but I thought maybe we'd go take a look, see if there's any more diamonds about. Not by the looks of it. So go over there quickly. Not many mobs about. I might have to turn the view distance up a little bit. I turned it down because it does suck up quite a bit of the CPU. But we may well can I not pick you up? Am I too full up? I am. Particularly want to get rid of anything. Bummer. Even cobble's quite precious to me at the moment. I got tons of wood though, so I think our way out is up there. Uh-oh, didn't want to do that. So yeah, this is where I came down. There's lava around here. Tons of lava around here. Not getting picked up. Nope, that's where I went. How did I get in here? Looks like I may have dug down a bit too far. Yeah, so it's kind of... So I'm only really just starting to come down and clear out this big cave kind of system thing. Let's get some gold. Gold is always good. Good gold. Right. We're going to end up with mobs spawning down here now, I know it. Well, I tried to take that out down there, which looked like something special, but it disappeared on me. So I didn't have the right pickaxe. So here we go. Yeah, for anybody wanting to know, I won't see if anybody comments actually. But right, let's get it up. So I started to build kind of house. Don't like that bit's got to go. Going to be a kind of a modern-y kind of complex. Got a bit of work in progress there. So this is what I've done so far. Got quite a bit of iron and stuff in there, and then I also, oh, it's raining. It's the first time it's rained. Been smelting up everything I can. That is right. Right. That again. That was very loud. So why isn't that going into that? Still seems to be cooking though. I wonder whether it'll take it out of there in the end. Right, so I've just been banging it in. Sometimes I ended up with some brass. So what I was going to do, what I was hoping, I might change these little bookcase things. I was kind of hoping you could put stuff in them, but I think the only thing we might be able to get, and then the torches. I'm not sure what else we can put down. I want to go a bit careful though out here in the rain at night. I might want to go a bit careful around here as well now. So I need to find a way to make sand, and lots of sand, because I want lots of glass. Am I ever going to get out of bed? I know I'm lazy, but come on. I think I've crashed. We're back. It is daytime. So the sleep did work. I've cleared a load of the grassy stuff away. Molten gold. Yeah, I don't know how much. Yeah, we've only got 2 iron ingots in here. And how many we've got here? So we got 90. 90 was that 135? About 140. I was looking up a thing for a crusher actually. I have to get into some of the hydraulic craft. I'm going to look up pressure wall crusher. See, I don't know what. Yeah, that crap. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. While this is just kind of messing about, doing its thing. I think I shall. Can I put a torch on that? Update it or something? I'm going to put a couple of torches around here anyway. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go and have a read up on find a wiki on this electrical stuff and some other things, and then when I come back on the electrical age, we're going to make, I'm really in desperate need of cobble and stone. I don't think I can make the thermal expansion ingenious extruder yet, I'm not sure. So we'll make an area down there which I think will build a bit of a workshop for the electrical age. I'm not sure how big it is, we'll expand it as we need to go, and then we'll put some windmills up when I'm back. Alright guys, welcome back. This is another day for me. I had a quick look at what we did last time. Second for you. Basically I spent the evening yesterday building what's going to be a bit of a factory in here for our power supplies and our machinery. I haven't done any more with the house. I did do some more mining though. Oh, and I also made blah 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 thingamajig, igneous extruder. Wasn't as difficult as I thought it was. I was looking at the recipe and kind of getting things all a little bit mixed up. I know we got quite a bit of stuff in here actually, but 4, 12, 16, 10 for iron and lead. The only thing is whatever we've got in here, which is tin, is not a full ingot. And we are low on tin. 7 is what we've got. And I've got iron. Yeah, so what do we do about this? Do we break it? Everything ends up in there. So we can carry on getting the rest of the stuff out, I think. We'll place that down, don't we? I'll get rid of the rest of that anyway. Excuse me. Right, so I said we were going to make windmills. So I did go and look last night at a what is it called? Electrical Age mod spotlight. But to be honest, hope the chap's not watching this, but it was pretty crap spotlight to be fair. And apart from this is that, that is that, didn't really learn a lot. Seemed to be a bit more worried about having signs up and things, and then showing recipes, which I don't understand why people do mod spotlights and show recipes, to be honest, because everybody plays modded Minecraft with NEI. So there we go. Right, but what we are going to make, I've made some ladders, couldn't remember the recipe for that. We're going to make some windmills. No, we're not going to make windmills. That's what I said we were going to make. We are going to make some water wheels. These bad boys. Right, so we've got to make some iron plates, and the easiest way to make an electrical motor is, none of this is that expensive to be honest. It's all just iron, and we've got a fair amount of iron. So what we need to do is make the iron plates. So we need to make a forge hammer with that. So what did I do with any leftover iron? So I got 22 diamonds now. I did go up, I went back to the village and I picked up this thing, the cauldron, and there was a chest underneath. And in that chest happened to be 2 diamonds. And I also found another batch while I was out mining again. Okay, so I need iron. Sorting system is another one that's going to have to go on the cards. I don't know what we're going to use for that. Oh, that's gone. I thought that was getting stuck there. Iron, 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 iron. Give me the iron. So we're going to want a few of these water mills. We're also going to want to make batteries. Batteries or capacitors. Capacitors are basically in this mod doing the same thing as what the batteries are doing really, but they're holding a wattage, and I think the batteries are holding a voltage, whereas normally a capacitor would be sort of within a motor to hold a charge, so that it doesn't quite put quite so much loading on when you start a motor or a piece of machinery up. Because you do have to go extremely careful when working on bits of machinery, even though you may have killed the power, that you don't get electrocuted off of a capacitor, because it'll give you one hell of a belt. Right, so we are going to make a forge hammer. We are going to want some sticks. So that I know is a forge hammer, and then we'll put some here, and I think it was 3 plates for one of those. Yeah, one of those we'll have to make. Oh, we're gonna have to just get some plastic burning, shall we? Yeah, actually. Let's put that in there and that in there. Okay, we're going to want, we can make that copper. Need to bring stuff back in here. We need to take the crafting table, and then I'm going to have to come back in and get the rubber. It's dark. Better be quick. We're going to want a crafting table out here anyway, aren't we? So we'll pop that there. We got copper. There's not many mobs about, so like I said, I'm going to want to make a few of those, so that's, I think, go for 24 of those. Because I think we're going to need them to make the low voltage cable. We also need to make a battery, and we need to make sure that the battery is earthed. Oh, this ain't no good. Come on, you muppet. Right. Okay. So I reckon to start off with, we're going to want to make, what should we say? I could have sworn that was iron in that recipe. It was. Let's try our luck at 2. So what have we got? 2, and we'll go for 4. I think. Right, how do we make those? So that needs, what was that? Copper. You got a zombie at the door somewhere, or is he downstairs? And that was it, wasn't it? Let's go for 12 of those for the moment. Don't know how many we need for that. 3, 6 to 12. That's just going to give us enough to make 4, isn't it? 4, 4. So it should be that. That should make us one water turbine. Right, the only thing is I don't know how to connect these things up, but right, so we need some more 369 copper plates. I'll put those there, and I'll put those there, that there, that there. That's going to give us a windmill. So 4 windmills, 4 water wheels, and I think we do need low voltage cable coming off of these. I am hoping. So 6. Oh, shut up. Why did I get so? Oh, you want to do that, did I? Gotcha. Give us some rubbers. Right. So let's take a look at 2 batteries. I did see on this spotlight that they do have a tendency. Orientated battery, capacity orientated battery, charged at 50%, 12 volt, 125 watt, full charge NE, 240 kilojoules. Ohm resistance. That 50 meter ohm. Mega ohms. I'm quite sure I do know about resistance, but not about that. 12-hour windmills. What do they give out? They produce 50 volt, 30 watt, and they'll take 50 volt, 20 amp, and 1000 watt. Serial resistance, I think that probably should be, but I presume that the resistance is going to cause either voltage drop or power loss, which is voltage drop anyway. But I don't know what battery to make, guys. Current orientated battery, single use battery, that's 100% charge on that. Life orientated, so that's obviously going to last longer. That's obviously going to boost out more current, I would think, is it? Current is wattage, so it's 1000 watt. That's 250 watt, but 200 volts. That's 50 volts, but 1000 watts. So that's going to give us more watts than voltage. But our cables will only take 50. That's 200. That's 50. 1000 watt. And it'll take 1000 watt. So I think we might want to try and make those, which means we've got to make one of those, which is lots of lead, and 2 things, 2 cables. Lead. Sure, there's loads of lead in here. Lead. Sun's coming up. Missed. Fell. Right. Okay, so it was basically a couple of those. Right, that made that. For that, it was copper, wasn't it? That's that. So we're going to try that, and now we need an earth thing. Rune of earth, earth former, earthen core, mod, equivalent exchange 3. I haven't played any of that. So electrical age we're on, aren't we? Right, so there should be some of the stuff's quite good. We've got relays and things like that. We've got solar panels, and this is a transporter, and apparently it teleports you different places. So I wonder if it's underground rather than earth. Copper. Lot of stuff. Yeah, the lights are really cool. Okay. Why have we jumped? Where have you gone? 800 volt converter. 200 volt converter. I wonder what it converts to. Computer probe. Is that creative tab? Heating. Iron heating. Regulators. Economic lamps. Over voltage protection. Over voltage protection. Useful to prevent overheating with battery. Preventing over voltage with battery. Combustion chamber. Probe. Doesn't seem to be. Machine booster, basic magnet, X-ray scanner. Don't they look like Duracell? Ground cable. Provides a 0 volt reference, can be used for ground negative battery pins. Internal resistance 12.5 ohms, no exchange. That, I don't know whether that is what we're looking for or not. I don't think we'll get one of those anyway. And we'll try it. Don't really look like what looked in the thing. Anyway, let's go down here. This is my room for where we're going to pull it all. So I'm open to maybe have one side and one the other. So I don't know where. No place for water. Starting to move. I should have maybe made a probe. Gonna need more cable, aren't I? 4 of them. 4 of them, sorry. thinking that's going to go slowly, but the water's coming to an end, isn't it? Still going pretty fast, aren't they? We'll change all these blocks and make it look a bit nicer in here. So I wonder if I block that off actually and grab can't get it out. That just popped the okay. Yes, I think you can cover these apparently as well. Oh, because I'm putting on both sides, I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Thinking maybe connect there. It's got to connect there. Let's go in through here. Ah, that's what we need on the battery. So that is right. Let's have to make some more cable. Oh, we're going to need 2 on that. How do we... Okay, so you've got to have these. That's one will connect to that. Right guys, I can make a bit more cable and then I'll be back. Alrighty guys, also have myself a multimeter that I just made, which is a bit of a pain as I had to go and get some sand, turn it into glass, but got a few more cables. Nothing's gone bang yet. So, can we hit this? Oh, yes. Getting 50 volts. So what's that? 9.55 milliamp. 48 watt. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So not a lot of voltage at the end of the day. Not a lot of everything. Let's see. We might have to move these. I don't know whether they retain their charge. Nice if they do. Let's see what we're getting now. Coming from both sides. 59 volts, 0 amp, 0 watts. Is that because we connected them up wrong? Batteries ran the wrong way, innit? So I'm going to have to find out if there's something you can use to turn these. No, we may well have to break that. We break that. Then if we join this up, they'll be running. Such a long time ago now. Is that going to? Ooh. We don't blow our battery up, do we? Life 99%. Energy. It's going up slowly, isn't it? Power in's 48 watts. Charge. Is that time tool charged? Over voltage protection, overheating protection. Maybe we might need to make one of those, as we haven't got anything coming off of it. Right, hang on a sec. Right guys, I think I may. So what we've done is we've kind of connected these, which I'm pretty sure is called in parallel, which I would call, you know, they've all been connected on a radial circuit basically, which then runs back from there all the way round to here. I don't know whether this is the most economic way of doing it or not, but we are basically getting a lot more ampage now, because we're only getting some at milliamp, weren't we? So get 1.84 amps now, so we're getting more power and we're getting a higher wattage, and our voltage is 5.2. so basically we're just, each one of these is obviously giving out 50 volts, isn't it? So it's not like it's gonna double or so up, you know, or quadruple up the voltage, because each one's giving out 50, so we can only have 50 volts at the end of the day. But this is current output, so I presume that basically I presume that we can, I don't know, I'm going to have another look into this. But this is going to be done, and I think maybe when it is done we'll disconnect it, and I'll see. There wasn't much of a wiki on it really, but it may be a bit experimental in the next episode, where we just stick some on it, see what wattage it's pulling. I'm presuming that the motors are 50 volt, and if you're producing 200 volts you've got 200 volts motors, is the only thing I can go. But obviously your wattage is what your motor's going to pull a wattage, and if you're not producing that much wattage, then you know it's going to drain your battery really quick, is what it's going to do. So it's charged. So is that stopping what it's going to take in, or is it going to... It's not taking anything else in, is it? So it's not taking anything else in. Will it overheat? Is the question. We'll take that off for a minute. Would these cables build up heat? Maybe I'll have to make a thermal thing. Charge that 50%. and it's 100%. Okay guys, anyway, right, I think that episode's gone on long enough. I don't know whether I confused you, because I've definitely confused myself. Anyway, so the next episode we'll try and make some of the machines that go with this. You can make a compressor, a crusher, which I presume is a bit like a pulverizer, and things like that, and we will stick them upstairs and see what they look like. But what I do like the rendering and the graphics of it. It's a bit, you know, alright when you got your box somewhere near it. It does go a bit blocky, but other than that, I think it's pretty smart. Looks pretty cool actually. Kind of, I might have to put glass floor in when we've got a few more of these going and we work out what they're doing. I think we'll put a glass floor once we've prettied everything up. Okay guys, that's episode 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.